Hello, I am Dr. Anissa Gara from National Institute of Agronomy of Tunisia. I will participate at the ICSAE-7 conference, August 2020. My oral presentation is entitled Impact of Farmers' Education Levels on Their Farms' Sustainability, Case of Tunisia. In Tunisia and all over the world, sustainable agriculture is brought into question, due mainly to the rapid degradation of non-renewable natural resources through over-exploitation and farmers' behavior. This study was carried out with a view to assess the sustainability of farms in the Morneg area at the northeast of Tunisia, using the Farm Sustainability Assessment Method, universally called IDEA method, according to a determining factor which is the level of education of the farmer. As for method, we elaborated a survey among farmers in their area. Then we calculated the scores of each indicator to follow the IDEA method. We obtained the average scores of indicators of the different components of the three scales: agroecological scale, socio-territorial scale, and economical scale. Let's present the main results of our research. Let's start with the first scale, which is the agroecological scale. This scale is consisting of three components: the diversity component, the space organization component, and the agricultural practices component. This diagram gives the average of the scores of these three components of the scale, agroecological scale, for the three groups of farmers according to their level of education. The primary level of education, farmers have a secondary level of education, and there are farmers who have university level of education. The effect of education factor is variable from all the three groups. Farmers with primary school level who practice livestock farming system have the best averages in both component, space organization, and agricultural practices component, thanks to certain environmentally friendly practices that they are passed on from generation to generation, such as rotation, legumes crops, and animal husbandry practices. Let's move to the second scale, socio-territorial scale. The components of these scales are quality of products and terroir, employment and services, ethic and human development. The difference between the groups is remarkable, especially for the component quality of products and terroir. Although the score remains low in all groups, there is a certain awareness and ambition to improve the brand image through globally recognized labels by following innovative manufacturing process and respecting specifications in order to promote and export their products. For example, ISO and bio labels. Plus, there is building and landscape maintenance. As for employment and services component, we note a multi-activity. In fact, there is a multi-functionality that allows farmers to get extra economic complements and additional social dynamics. Now we will give the main results for the economical scale. Economical scale is processed from these four components: economic viability, independency, transmissibility, and efficiency. Let's start with the first component, economic viability. Concerning the economic viability component, the first group, which is farmers having primary schooling level. The first group have a low average score because there is no diversity in the sources of the turnover compared to the other groups with advanced education level. In addition, the first group generally represents family businesses whose members share the gross operating surplus between them. Regarding the efficiency component, farmers with advanced education have better scores than those with limited education. This can be explained by the importance of having some intellectual competence in financial management and resource development. As for conclusion, we can say that results showed that although the group of universitary farmers have an advantage in the components of the socio-territorial and economical scales, they are less so in the agroecological scale. This could be explained by the ambition of high-educated farmers to achieve higher profitability targets by adapting agricultural practices that are sometimes harmful to environment, such as return to scale or intensive arboriculture. The other two scales, socio-territorial scale and economical scale, are more sustainable when the level of education is high. This reveals the significant impact of training and the acquisition of certain technical concepts on the agronomic and technical choices to be applied to raise the awareness of farmers on the importance of applying a more sustainable agriculture. Thanks for your kind attention.